Well, Fayetteville's tourism director is on paid leave just 6 weeks into the job. That decision comes amid an outside investigation. 5 News reporter Laura Castleman is looking into it tonight.
Morgan, the information we have tonight is limited, but we do know that Ryan Hauck has been placed on paid administrative leave while the city looks into what is called an internal personal matter. Hauck had only been serving as the CEO of Experience Fayetteville since late July. Before replacing now Fayetteville Mayor Molly Ron, he served as executive director of Cody Yellowstone in Wyoming. We spoke with him back in July as he stepped into his new role in Fayetteville.
The main reason people come to an area like this is surprisingly not as much as what you think. It's not so much Yellowstone, it's outdoor recreation. So I think right away that's going to translate pretty easily with the amount of outdoor recreation that you guys have over there.
Elvis Moya, the city's advertising and promotions chair, confirms to 5 News that the A&P Commission voted unanimously to place Hauck on leave. The decision followed hours of executive sessions Thursday and Friday. Moya says the third-party investigation is being conducted by Experienced Fayetteville's HR vendor. In a statement, he said in part that the commission is committed to providing updates as appropriate and asked for the community's patience and understanding while this is, quote, thoroughly and responsibly addressed. The city did not share any more details about the investigation, but confirmed it is not criminal. Now, I reached out to Experience Fayetteville and Mayor Molly Ron's office. Both declined to comment. We will keep you updated on air and on our website at 5newsonline.com. Laura Castleman, 5 News.
Thanks, Laura. We're learning 2 people were killed in a single car crash in Madison County. This happened on Sunday off Highway 45 and Highway 8300 near Clifty. Arkansas State Police say Alita Prado from Springdale was driving with a minor when the car veered off the road and turned over. We'll keep you updated with any new information on this on our website, 5newsonline.com. Well, tonight a Washington County judge has rejected the city of Taneytown's latest effort to block Waste Management's landfill expansion. The city filed an appeal to stop the project. City leaders say the Ecovista landfill and the air surrounding it pose health risks for residents. City attorneys argue the expansion presents both environmental and safety concerns.
Each of those issues pertains to the residents of Taneytown, both their ability for their elected officials to influence and have input on the decisions and the land use in the municipal area, and then also the human health and environment element related to fire, safety, and groundwater in the area.
Attorneys say they're still hopeful about next steps, though, to prevent the expansion. Well, a man in Washington County has been sentenced to 47 years in prison for stabbing and killing his roommate last year. Jason Lawson claimed self-defense, saying Benjamin Martin was trying to hit him with a hammer. Lawson's story was impossible to corroborate because there were not any witnesses to the stabbing. During the trial, prosecutors argued that Lawson lied multiple times to investigators, and they say likely lied under oath as well. Washington County Prosecutor Brandon Carter says he will likely not face perjury charges.
Ultimately, it is a jury's decision to decide whether somebody is telling the truth or not telling the truth. My best guess is they didn't believe what he was saying based upon their verdict and their sentence.
The jury deliberated for only a little over 2 hours yesterday before finding Lawson guilty. After nearly 50 years, a decades-old mystery in Lee County has finally been solved. In January of 1977, human remains were found in a farm field near Highway 79, a few miles west of Marianna. At the time, investigators couldn't identify whose body it was or how they died, but in March of last year, they reopened the case with help from a Texas forensic lab, and now they've identified the remains as Charles Wallace and traced 2 relatives in Tennessee. Investigators say Wallace would have been about 21 years old when the remains were found. They said his family had not seen him since 1974 when he was seeking treatment at a halfway house in Memphis. The circumstances surrounding Wallace's death are under investigation. The CDC says 16 people are sick with salmonella in 10 states after eating products from metabolic meals, and one of those people is in Arkansas. The meals were delivered to customers during the week of July 28th. You can see the meals that are affected listed right there on your screen. If you have any of these meals, you should throw them out immediately, and you should also clean any surfaces that they might have touched. Well, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders says Arkansas is taking steps to crack down on contraband cell phones inside prisons. Phones, officials say, are being used to coordinate violent crimes. Sanders joined FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, Senator Tom Cotton, and Attorney General Tim Griffin for a tour of the Varner unit, where thousands of illegal cell phones have been confiscated. The FCC is now set to vote later this month on a plan that would, for the first time, allow prisons to jam contraband cell signals. Officials say inmates have been using these phones to aid criminal enterprises from behind bars.
We know that one of the greatest responsibilities we have as public servants is actually helping create safer, better communities. And this is another way for us to do that.
The FCC's proposal would create a framework for prisons to work with wireless carriers to block illegal phone activity while protecting nearby resident signals. A vote is set for September 30th. Well, it's Hunger Action Month, and in recent years, Arkansas has ranked the worst in the country for food insecurity. Local food pantries are now seeing the need grow firsthand every day. Travis Matthews oversees the Grove Street Food Pantry in North Little Rock. It's open 3 days a week, and people can stock up there once a month. Matthews says the help from the community is what makes this all possible.
Amazing partnership with the Arkansas Food Bank, and they are wonderful folks. We could not do what we do without that partnership. We certainly have other amazing local partnerships with some churches and individuals that donate their time, and they donate to our store, which allows this circle to kind of continue.
Matthew says he's seeing the need for food assistance growing in the community, especially among seniors.